Hello friends and welcome back to the Brockopp side. Today we got ourselves a Blu-ray review of Uncut Gems. So this week's Blu-ray review was actually voted on by you guys over on my Instagram page. I left up a poll asking which Blu-ray you'd want me to see review this week, and well, Uncut Gems was the winner. And if you guys want to see more stuff like that, then maybe you should consider following my Instagram. And of course, if you guys are new here and you enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you live talking by movies. But anyways, so as you can see here, I got myself the regular old Blu-ray. There was no 4K edition or special steelbook or anything, so this is probably the nicest version you can pick up. But you know, that's still not like a jab at this release or anything, because it still looks really nice with this matte black slipcover with a shiny metallic Uncut Gems logo, and you got Adam Sandler down there in black and white. It's a very nice looking slipcover, although there is one little issue with the slipcover. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but there are a couple parts where it's a little scratched or, you know, a little dinged up, and it's got this, you know, shiny reflective material under it. So if you do buy this, make sure you get a really clean copy, or you're just extremely careful with it, because otherwise it's gonna start to look like an uncut gem after a while, which, now that I think about it, might not be such a bad thing. But anyway, if we just take off the slipcover here. So on the inside here, you've got your Blu-ray disc and your DVD disc. Very plain and simple design, you know, nothing too elaborate, but you know, that's not a big deal, you know, not every disc design has to be like super elaborate or anything like that. And of course, here's the digital download copy code. If you gets it first can have it. Enjoy yourself, and if you don't, well, this is probably the best of Adam Sandler we're probably ever going to see again. So before we go any further, I'll tell my thoughts on this movie itself, because unfortunately, this was one of these movies from late last year that I just could not find time to go see in the theater, so there's just this giant backlog of fall Oscar contender movies that I just have not seen yet. So for the first couple months of this year, I've been playing a serious game of catch-up with the home video releases, but I finally saw this movie last night, and well, I really liked it. This movie is intense, suspenseful, super anxiety-inducing, a bit frustrating, but that's all the point of it, and it's all building up to the conclusion, and Adam Sandler gives probably one of, if not his greatest performance ever, and it just shows that Adam Sandler can be really good when you give him a script that doesn't make him fall into his, you know, Adam Sandlerisms of, you know, poop jokes and really blatant product placement. Yeah, the movie is basically about this jeweler who's going into this very high stakes deal with this uncut gem, and basically it could either give him multi-millions and make him super successful, or it could totally destroy his life, and basically anything that can go wrong in this process will go wrong, so it really just kind of gets your anxiety going and just makes you frustrated, but in a good way. And I feel like everybody could relate to that in some fashion, not quite to this level of course, but you know, we've had those moments where it's like everything seems to be going wrong, but then, you know, eventually things probably start to turn around and things start to look up more, and that's basically how this movie is. But let me tell you, with that ending, whew, I did not see that coming. Now, with all the praise I just gave this movie, I have to be completely honest in that I don't think I fully appreciate the movie after just watching it one time. So I think what I gotta do is I need to just let it sit here on the shelf for a couple of months, you know, let my first showing of it just kind of mull through my head, let it digest a bit, and then come back to it and think I'll like it even more the second time around. And well, I could easily do that now because, well, I own it now, so yeah. But anyway, as far as picture and sound quality goes, the movie looks and sounds great on Blu-ray, and as far as bonus features goes, well, there's one. It's basically a 30-minute documentary about the making of the movie, you know, with the Safdie brothers, the directors of the movie, Adam Sandler in the cast, and what I really like about it is that you can really see the passion that the directors had. You know, you get to hear about how they felt like the movie wasn't quite ready to be made 10 years ago, and the fact that Adam Sandler even was considering working with them was a huge deal for them, and you know, just kind of how Adam Sandler put his input into different scenes, trying to improve them, and then just everything around it. It's one of those bonus features that you can tell there's a passion for this movie and getting it made, which I really like, because that should kind of be the whole point of bonus content like this. So even though there's just one little bonus content, I think it's a really good one, and overall, very happy to finally have this movie on Blu-ray and to have finally seen it, and I want to hear your thoughts about this movie down below. So if you guys saw this movie or you bought the Blu-ray, comment about it down below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you maybe need to see it one more time like I do? But anyway, just to wrap things up, so those are my thoughts on Uncut Gems, and again, if you haven't, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you live talking by movies. But anyway, if you guys saw this movie, then tell me your thoughts about it down below, and we'll see you on the Brockopp side.